Hey guys, what is up? It is your boy Thrivv here, coming at y'all with, of course, another storytime video, since it is Thursday today. So let's talk about what y'all came here for, the story for today. So the story is about this crazy family. That's all that I'm going to say about that. So let me get into the depths of what was bad about them. So it all took place around May or June of this year, when one of my friends asked me if I would like to come over by his house for a party. And before y'all say anything, I mainly went because, number one, he said that other people were going to be there. I'm not going to be the only one, but of course he lied about that. And also he said that we were going to this hotel spend the night, so I was like, why not go to a hotel, nice bed, nice food, just a whole entire good night in general. So I was down for that. Y'all probably like, shoot, I would've went too. But hold up. I haven't gotten to the nitty gritty of what happened there. So, he asked me to show up around his house around 7, but I showed up around 7:20, 7:30, somewhere around there. Now, I want you to remember what I just said about the time, cause I will mention it much later. Remember, 7:20, 7:30 when I showed up. And you would not believe what this kid was doing when I got there. He was cutting the grass when he asked me to come to his party. No. Well, you know what? I apologize for that. I'm not going to rant on him about that or nag him on it, because his dad probably nagged him about it and he has to get it done, so I'm not gonna rant on it about that. And I got out the car, shook his parents' hand, like the respectable gentleman I am, blah blah blah, and he showed me inside saying, hang out in my room, play some PlayStation while you wait for me to finish up cutting the grass. So I was like, okay, cool deal. But I kid you not, son, as soon when I opened up the door, my face instantly changed from being happy to being disgusted, because not only was his house a huge mess, but it also reeked of piss. The first thought that came to my mind was, did somebody seriously just pull down their pants and just piss all over the floor? But then he told me that he has like 2 cats and like 3 dogs, so something pissed on that floor, but I'm not sure what it was. So I eventually got to this man's room, hooked up the PS4 and started playing some UFC. When he went back out to cut the grass to finish it up, and I was playing UFC, his little brother actually came and started teaching me how to play, since I didn't know how to, and I actually enjoyed his company. So Felipe, aka Mixie, that's the name that I decided to call him, finished up cutting the grass and came back inside to play some games with me. This was actually pretty fun, probably has to be one of the highlights of my whole entire day. So then I started wondering, when the hell are we gonna leave? Cause I mean, I've been at this place for at least like 3 hours now. Soon I will find out that his freaking mom works at this hotel, so we won't be leaving until around 9:45. Now, do you remember when I said, remember the time earlier in the video? Yeah, that means that I have been at his house for at least 2 hours and a half, and all I did was play PS4, which I could have done that at home. So time go by, same thing, still doing the same thing. And his mom calls me outside to come talk to me. So I walked outside, looking to hear what she has to say. You would not believe what she seriously asked me. This woman seriously asked me, a boy she just met a few hours ago, if we should bring Felipe's, aka Mixie, little brother with us when we go to the hotel. And I'm just standing there like, that's not my family. I can't decide for you. Plus, that's your freaking kid. You the one who birthed him. You gotta decide. Not some stranger that you just met a few hours ago. And trust me, when I gave my answer to the lady, I felt really bad saying it was such a retard question to ask me that. I told her, no, I don't want him to come along, but actually, if he wants to, he can, because I didn't want to upset his feelings and like that. So, blah blah blah, continuing on, skipping forward to when we are actually about to leave. I go up front, and the mom is seriously still laying down on the couch, and I'm just like, yo, Felipe, tell your mom to get the hell up, and let's go. Like, don't you got work, something like that? So she eventually gets up and starts putting her shoes on. And this is the part right here that almost made me flake out on the family. So the thing that happened was because they started saying racist things to me since I'm black. For example, the mom said, "I hate black people," when her husband is even black. Some more examples are, she even said, "Why do black people always have to start trouble?" And then Felipe's sister even said, "I'm not black, I'm white." And I'm just thinking to myself, how is that even possible when you're dark and ugly? And also, I'm not gonna roast this girl too much, but let me just say one thing. This girl got some Bigfoot feet. She might even be his wife. Let me stop before I get made fun of. So, getting back, I was just so pissed off right now, and we left the KKK rally, aka Mixie's house, and we started on the road, and his mom started talking, and in my head, I'm just like, can you please shut up? Nobody cares about what you have to say right now. But she started asking me if I would ever come back to her house, and if I like her or not. Now, this probably has to be another savage moment. I told her, no, I would never come back to your house, and that no, I do not like you. Many of y'all probably saying, how could you say that to somebody's mom when they're inside the car with you right now? And let me tell you, if y'all was in my shoes and she was talking about your race and getting you pissed and stuff like that, you probably would have said the same thing. Plus, she even asked me if I would ever come back or not. What am I supposed to do, just lie to her face, stuff like that? And so we continue driving to the hotel, which is the Holiday Inn. The Holiday Inn, shout out to them. If y'all want to sponsor me, I'm right here, I'll be here. I'm open to any offers. Anyway, we got to the hotel and we parked in the back since his mom works there. This night just keep on getting worse and worse. Like, you're not helping your case if you want me to like you. Because the next thing she said was, okay, I'm gonna go check in and I will open up a door for y'all with the wedge in the doorway so it won't be closed and y'all can sneak in. But remember to go through the back door and not be seen. And I'm just thinking to myself, hold up. What did you just say? Did you just say sneak in? Like, this is freaking illegal, son. I need to stop rolling with y'all. So, we got out the car, went through the back door and up the elevator to our room. When we reached there, we locked the door and hooked up the PS4, started playing some Star Wars Battlefront, and we did it for the rest of the night until we went to bed. Let me tell y'all, staying at the hotel was probably the highlight of my night right there. So we woke up, got dressed, and headed out the same way that we came through the first time. We got in the car and headed back to Felipe's house. So on our way back to Felipe's house, his mom said, "I'm gonna pick up some donuts, so don't worry about getting breakfast." And I was like, okay, good job. You're trying to redeem yourself for those many L's that you just lost. But we did not pick up the donuts. She drove straight home, and as soon when we got home, Felipe and his mom both slept while I was inside the living room playing the PS4 all by myself. Of course. That is literally all that I did the whole entire day, play the PS4. I was probably playing it for a solid 20 minutes until I heard the heavens start cheering, and that was my mom at the door when she rang the doorbell. I was so happy to see her. As soon as she opened up the door, I was like, okay, Mom, let's go. So I finally made it back to my place, went straight to sleep, and it has to be hands down the worst day of my life with that whole entire event, with the racism. Just the whole entire event was just a disaster. But that is the end of the story for today. I really do hope that y'all enjoyed it. Sorry that it was long, but I had to get every single detail out there for you. Oh yeah, one more thing before I go. The only person that I actually liked from his family was his little brother. And the strange thing about it is that his little brother had ADHD, while everyone else was normal. So yeah, that was kind of strange. But anyway, this is your boy Thrivv signing off, and I see y'all later. Peace!